All right, let's see what we got today.
I'm telling you, it's not here. I already looked. I'm telling you, man. I've learned every single inch of this place, and it's not.
Yogurt?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's not there. I don't know where your bunion cream is at. Oh, wait, hold on. Lewis, we gotta finish that exhaust, dude. Yeah, dude, I'll take another look. God damn, man. We're gonna finalize the exhaust and hopefully we can fire it up and actually see what it sounds like, because we're dying to see what these side pipes will sound like. We hope they actually muffle a little bit. It doesn't look like there's much left of the baffle, but you know, cool points. You know, this is gonna be sitting on the side, so.
I guess we threw away the quiet factor for cool points.
That $30 muffler from Tractor Supply that didn't do anything versus $15 for two side pipes.
Look at how much cooler you get.
Look at this. We
Oh
got
boy,
these
just,
pipes cut out in the certain angles that we needed. The pipe is basically facing down right here, kind of like at an angle. So that's basically gonna grab onto that and bring it like that, and then that'll give us our area for our side pipe. Cue the slow-mo. Oh wait, no sparks. I mean, that thing was gonna be there, but I think that'll be all right. Yeah.
Right there.
Okay, so we're gonna mark the thing right there where we're gonna have to cut it.
Right there. We forgot about the side step. So
yeah, it's
all
definitely,
we're doing is
it's hitting every single piece of the exhaust, so we're gonna have to cut all four of these legs.
Well, watch out, you're gonna cut the.
Damn. And that's how you install steps on your F-150.
We ended up having to
Make a longer cut.
make a longer extension. Gilbert,
Yes, sir?
why are you taking it back off?
Also, we can redo the slow-mo weld.
Okay.
Never have too many slow-mo weld sessions, okay? All right. Finally, we're gonna get the first look at how awesome these things are gonna look. Wait, hold on. Frederick again with his bunion cream.
Oh man.
We got that Hobart plugged in. It was a shocking experience.
So gay. Alright, so that part's welded on there now. Taking on pretty tight.
Now we're gonna tack this angle up here, which is gonna be a little bit trickier because it's kind of in there. All right, guys. So after pulling it back out and actually welding the second piece, this is the piece that we were working on right here. This is what we ended up with. So this is our exhaust pipe that runs all along the side of the body, and it has so many vents and stuff. It's so it'll clear the suspension and the big tires on the front when the suspension comes up. So that way it won't hit it, because they can crack the head and all kinds of stuff. So that's pretty much what it's doing inside the body. And then of course we're gonna have our chrome side pipe there. So, you wanna try to fit it on there, see what it looks like?
See what happens.
All right. What do you think?
Looks pretty cool, dude.
It looks pretty freaking sweet. I can't wait to see what it sounds like. We have a little bit of work to do because honestly, we have another project coming up, so that's why we picked up that ATV, the Chinese 200cc. But that's coming up. We'll let you know more about that as soon as we figure out what body we're going to use. But yes, it is going to be another Power Wheels. Hopefully a lot better suspension and all kinds of stuff. But we'll let you know about that. Back to this one. So I was testing out a few things, so I swapped out the carburetors and the CDI and all kinds of stuff. So in order to get to fire, we're gonna have to button it back up and see what it sounds like. So let's get it done. Okay. Our carburetor was in a box somewhere. Oh, there it is. Arctic tumblers now make 32 millimeter carburetors for Chinese 200cc. So you know.
They'll tag us for false advertising if we stop.
Okay, no, they don't. Just like so. Ooh. Fuel tank here. Probably gotta need more fuel.
You gonna try and start it?
Yeah.
After that, we were gonna piss the neighbors off.
Well, you said it's early, so. You know.
Yeah, it's still good. We're still good. Still within that window.
Yeah, we're still gonna piss them off.
Yeah, we're still gonna piss them off.
You gotta watch out with these things. They're kind of tricky. We're gonna have to figure out a new route for this cable because it is not liking this at all. Do you remember where I put the 10 millimeter wrench?
Yeah, it fell down.
Did it? That's what it's at. Thank you. And again, guys, if you're thinking of building something like this, finding one of these 200cc Chinese ATVs is the best bet. You can't go out and purchase your own parts to make your own suspension and everything cheaper than you can find one of these. So the frame for that one is basically the same thing as this one. I picked it up for 80 bucks. That one I picked up for 85. This one here was by far the most expensive at 120. So, but like I said, usually you can find them pretty cheap, and this is going to be the best bang for your buck. It has, you know, all your brake components are going to be there, your spindles, tires, wheels, all that stuff, you know. So it's definitely good to start with something like this. Now if you want to cut it and stretch it like we did to that one, then you can go ahead and do that while you're there. But I mean, this is that wheelbase. We didn't stretch it, we didn't do anything to it. We just kind of cut the top section off of it and mounted the engine up here instead of in the middle. So, you know, very dependent. You know, you can actually run
really
it.
Tear it,
and,
yeah. You can really tear on it. It's pretty.
And it
durable.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't break.
It's as durable
really,
as your welds are.
That doesn't say very good things there.
It's in reverse.
It's in reverse. So.
It's just stuck in like reverse or whatever, dude.
Alright.
Oh. We just made the thing hang.
No, that's not good.
Not at all. Let's put it right back up. Sorry, buddy.
Hey, we're gonna have to put more fuel in that gas tank because everything leaked out, so we didn't use it. Just leaked out, so.
Yeah, no.
Some good old stale fuel.
Yeah. It's drinking.
She's drinking? Chugging?
She's been drinking.
Go juice. Jesus.
Is that the non-flammable one?
No.
Yeah, not too long ago, Henry was telling me to spray brake clean. Oh wait, it was Brian. And I said, isn't this one not flammable? And then the bottle literally said non-flammable.
Non-flammable.
Actually really quiet.
Yeah, it's really good compared to the other one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Crazy. I think you can set this thing back down, and if you want to work the gas pedal, maybe give it a little bit of a go-go.
A little bit of go-go juice.
quieter than the other one.
It is a lot quieter. It did get a little louder once we hit once we hit it. So.
I mean, what do you expect, dude?
It's all right. I mean,
she's running up 5,000 RPM, so she's gonna be screaming a little bit. And not only that, but remember these welds are still not sealed, and we also need to put one of those O-ring gaskets in the front header. Are you zooming into my face?
No, I'm not. I'm toning you down because you look really white. No, you just look really white. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just you just look so bright. You look like you were a ghost.
Okay, so anywho, we still need to weld everything down, and like all this right here, all the way around, and then we have an exhaust leak right at the header, so we need to put one of those crushed O-rings or whatever. Stop zooming into my face.
Now I'm zooming into your face.
Okay. Damn it, Lewis.
all right, fine.
What you want to do is...
Yeah. So anywho, I'm pretty confident that once we do that, it's definitely going to quiet down quite a bit, and that muffler is definitely doing a lot more than the other one was, because the other one was hollow. You could see straight through it. But anywho, I'm pretty pleased with it. So the next episode is going to be I'm going to weld everything through, or you can do that, and maybe I can get a little bit more done on the seat. I actually do have a little bit more progress on the bottom part.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. That way we can kind of
get a move
on
it and
headway.
Yeah, after that, we will start the actual wiring. So right now we have basic wiring just to make it run, but we also need to hook up this starter solenoid. So we gotta find a push button so we can start it up, a kill switch, light switch if we decide to add lights to it, and after that it's basically ready for a little test drive. Because I do trust these tack welds to actually run it a little bit. So
what do you tack weld with?
Huh?
What do we tack weld with?
Arbor Freight Special.
Nice.
125.
125.
Okay. So maybe we can take the body off and then just go over it with the.
Or we could tack it a few times. I mean.
Yeah.
I'm
telling you, it's very structural
down,
right now.
It'll be fine.
Right now it's fine. Looks like that's all we had time for, dude. I'm gonna go wash up, bro. I'm tired.
So are we done? I guess we're done. I wonder what he's doing in the fridge.
Hi, I'm Paul. Shit.